You talk to people now about Germany and the war, they don't know anything about it.
Not long before the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in December 1941,
Even you.
Ralph Henderson of Irmo, Idaho,
How many shells you shot?
was drafted into the Army.
Sure is pride. Still pride.
He was eager to serve and was sent to train in Wyoming, but unlike so many other young draftees,
2 times we saw each other.
Ralph Henderson would take the closest part of his family with him,
And Boyd went with me.
his identical twin brother.
Well, my mother
Well, that's right.
encouraged me to go with him.
Boyd volunteered.
Most of them, yes.
In all, 4 Henderson brothers and a brother-in-law served.
Fellows in the barracks come out and say, have you heard what happened?
The twins were in the barracks in Wyoming when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor.
It's on a Sunday.
Soon they were on their way to North Africa as part of the 805 Tank Destroyer Battalion.
I was scared as can be.
Ralph and Boyd served in separate companies.
You always worried, always worried.
They only saw each other a few times in battle, but they both thought of each other often.
I worried about him all the time.
Ralph worried about whether they'd both be buried in Italy.
Well, don't you think it'd be tough?
But Boyd says, thanks to his LDS faith, he knew he'd come home.
I remember the blessing I got, had full confidence I was going to go through it. And I did.
In Italy, Boyd commanded 6 destroyers.
To direct this one and the other 4.
As the Germans retreated, the battles were long and fierce.
It'd be 3 or 4 days at a time, and then you'd push the Germans farther out.
That's right.
His unit was decimated.
We lost them all along the way.
At the Colosseum in Rome, Boyd captured this German
And
flag
go into Sicily.
and in a rare moment had a chance to get his photograph taken with it and his brother. More often, though, the twins were unaware they were on the same battlefield.
We were fighting side by side, but we didn't know Boyd was there and I was there.
For heroic actions behind enemy lines, Ralph earned a Silver Star.
That was the end of the war.
Boyd brought home a Purple Heart. Both say they will always remember the love they felt when they saw each other in the midst of war.
Always did. I always had love for him.